Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys so much because I didn't upload videos lately yet. So sorry for that. Today we're gonna review the kind of old technology. I mean a phone, I guess. Boopers. So here it is. Yeah, I can probably tell this is a fake iPhone box just by looking at the face of this box. Yeah, I found this box at a trash can. I dug it up and I put some iPhone, image from printer. I mean this printer over here, and put the 5S logo on both sides, and Apple logo as well. Yeah, it's pretty kind of legitimate looking box. Yeah, it's kind of looking legit. So anyways, let's get to the box. First, we're gonna unbox it. This is our iPhone. So we took it out, we moved the box to the side. You see, right, this is the box. I'm just gonna close it for a bit. Or just keep it open, as usual. Keep it open. Okay, so let's turn on this iPhone. You may see this is running iOS 6, but it's not. It is running iOS 12. You look this thing, the slide to unlock thingy. So if I talk about this, you see the lock sound. If you carefully hear it, yeah, that is a legitimate iOS 6 lock sound, or say unlock sound, whatever. So iOS 6 slide to unlocks Apple removed for security reasons. So iOS 10, they completely removed it. In the iOS 10 slide to unlock features, they only had home buttons. And of the iOS 9, they had the slide to unlock. iOS 8, iOS 7, and iOS 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. iPhone OS 1, they had everything. So let me show you something. You click this button. You see there's a legitimate unlock sound. My passcode. Yeah, this is legitimate iOS 6, but it's not. If I go to settings, then you can see the settings not looks like iOS 6 settings, because this is not running iOS 6, it's running iOS 12. And my camera is kind of a bit funky looking because I'm not focusing anyway. You can see it's very bad quality. So I'm cleaning the camera a bit. Alright guys, so I cleaned the camera but it didn't work. So I guess you know the iOS 12 setting, yeah? So we go into general, then click about. Then look at the software version. You can clearly make it out this running iOS 12.5.7. I'm not joking. So if you look closely, see right here, because my camera is kind of bit like blurry, you can't quite see it. I don't know what happened to my mobile camera. You can clearly make it out. That's the same software version over here. This one, look carefully over here. It's running iOS 12.5.7. And a few bunch of details, you don't have to read that. So you can see you have the OG App Store icon, the OG iTunes, OG weather, photos, calendar, messages, FaceTime, maps, and wallet, reminders, notes, iBooks, settings, YouTube. You have the OG YouTube logo. And if you quite sure, the YouTube logo was like an old TV. But on iOS 6, they completely changed the YouTube logo. They changed to a YouTube. That's so simple. This can also have podcasts, Find My, Contacts, Find Friends. It's for iOS 12, not for iOS 6. Files and a bunch of other utility stuff, Google utilities, games, and whatever. And have the call buttons, Safari, email or mail, and Apple Music. You can see carefully over here, we have Cydia. If you don't know what Cydia is a free, not quite free. First you gotta jailbreak your device, then install Cydia. What is Cydia? Cydia is an application for install all applications not certified by Apple. So like tweaks or free games, free apps that you don't have to pay for it. They're not quite certified by Apple. And jailbreaking is kind of sketchy. I know it. If you jailbreak a device, your your iPhone warranty, I should say, you have an iPhone for like 5 years warranty or 10 years or whatever, the warranty would be cancelled or deleted if you jailbreak your device. And this is an iPhone 5s GSM. I bought it from North America, almost like, I don't know, like $45 or something. I bought it because this thing was under activation lock. If you don't know what a GSM iPhone is, GSM iPhone is an iPhone with an activation locked based system made by platforms. So this thing was facing an activation lock, but I bypassed it. The first owners was locked this iPhone to activation lock without, like logging in or messing around with this phone, because I bought this second hand. It was from eBay from North America. It's quite cheap, $45, quite cheap. So I bought this iPhone. So I bypassed the application lock and it's on iOS 12. Then I jailbreak in with checker 1N and I got Cydia. And this is, you may think this is running iOS 12. And why do you have the iOS 6 Cydia icon? That's the cause reason. When I go to Cydia, it's totally real. This is completely real Cydia. I'm not joking. This is completely real Cydia. It's loading. And my camera sucks though. Oh my gosh. I have to clean my camera up. I can quite see it, not better. Okay. So give me some time, I'm gonna clean the camera up. Okay, so I cleaned it a little bit so you can see a bit better now. Not quite perfect. You can see Welcome to Cydia by J. Friedman Shorek. Cydia and other stuff. If we go to sources, you can see we have Coolber, but Coolber doesn't work on iOS 12. It only works on iOS 10 or later. And you can see here, this is the repo you need to get the slide to unlock thingy. It says https://skitty.xyz/repo/. It's called Skitty's repo. And if you get Coolber on your device, but your device has to be downgraded to iOS 10 before you can use Coolber to downgrading your iOS to iOS 6. If you don't know what a Coolber is like a downgrade application. Just like if you have your iPhone 5s running at iOS 10.3.3, you want to downgrade to iOS 6.1 or something. You can see it's reloading. That's just catch. Forget about it. So you're gonna downgrade to iOS 6. So you gotta use Coolber for that. Coolber is an open source made by Cydia, also by Shorek. And I don't know why this light keeps blinking. That means it's jailbroken. I don't know why. What this means. So you can see a bunch of other sources like aptbeginner.com, aptisgenb, Big Boss, Chores, Coolber repo, and Dynastics repo, ModMy, Skitty's repo, and this is a Skitty repo. When you go to, if you want to get the slide to unlock like this, you get the unlock sound and the slide to unlock thingy with the passcode. You're gonna do this. Follow my steps. First, go to Cydia. First, you gotta upgrade your device. If you have an iPhone 5s GSM running iOS 12.3, you gotta upgrade this to iOS 12.5.7. You can do this with the Trio tool. I'll give the link to the description below. You can find it. You can download for Windows or Mac OS, whatever you like. So first, you're gonna upgrade your device to iOS 12.5.7. Then you gotta use a software called checkra1n. Yes, that is the jailbreak system or platform that used to jailbreak your iPhone 5s running iOS 12.5.7. If you're not on iOS 12.5.7, checkra1n is not responsible for jailbreaking your device. So you gotta have your iOS device compatible with iOS 12.5.7, installed with iOS 12.5.7, then you're ability to jailbreak your device. Once jailbroken, and I will give the link to the description below of the checkra1n, the jailbreak tool. You can download it for Mac or Windows, whatever. Once jailbroken, Cydia will automatically install, and once it's jailbroken, first you gotta go to this kind of application will show up first. So it can appear anyway. This kind of application right here, this is called checkra1n. This is the tool you need, but you don't have to download this tool on your iPhone or iPad or iPod if you like. You don't have to download this tool on your iPhone. You gotta download this tool for your computer running Windows 10, Windows 11, or Mac OS 10, 12, or later, whatever version you like. First, you gotta download this to your computer. then launch the software to the computer, then plug your device to your computer. I mean this kind of computer or that kind of Apple computer right here. Gonna plug to your device, then hit jailbreak or install Vervo's boot on it. I will show a tutorial once in a while. Then once you do that, this thing will appear in your home screen. It will take like a solid 30 seconds or 1 minute, I guess, to jailbreak a device. And remember, if you jailbreak a device, your warranty certificate will expire and delete forever. You won't get it back anymore. And I bought this secondhand, so I kind of certified is kind of expired right here. You can see if we go to settings, then go to certificate and trust settings. Yeah, I can see it's not here. It's just running ISRG root x1. This is the broken certificates. Okay, just whatever. Yeah, there's nothing. So once your jailbreaking is done, this application will appear right here. This application will appear. Then once you go to this application, then it's gonna load the system. You see, this is the cydia icon. Once you click this says reinstall cydia because I have already installed cydia on my iPhone. You can always see that right here. I have already installed cydia right here, so I don't need to reinstall it. So when you have no cydia installed on your device, first you gotta click here. That it will not show in reinstall cydia, but it will showing install cydia, not reinstall, but it's showing install cydia and cancel button. So once your jailbreak is done, then click the install cydia button. Then will automatically install. Make sure you have a good Wi-Fi connection connected to your iPhone, iPad, or iPod. If you like, iPod is going to discontinue that by Apple now. So you gotta connect this to good Wi-Fi connection. Very good Wi-Fi. If you have a 6G or 5G or 4G router, then it will do for the job. You have to connect to the very good network, just like mine right here. This is the router I'm running. It's made by Geo India. So first I'm gonna connect the internet, then click the Wi-Fi button over here. You can see it's running WiMAX Ultra 5G. This is the network that's coming from this router. It's really good network. The mobile phone from my recording from this footage also is hooked up to this Wi-Fi. It's very good. So once it's done, cydia will install automatically. Let's go to cydia. And by the way, if you're wondering what is this thing over here, yeah, this is called AllStore. If you know what AllStore is also an application made by cydia. Not quite cydia, but made by Kim Jong or something from South Africa. So AllStore, I'm gonna launch this. Yeah, this is, you probably guessed it, this is the IPA installer. If you know what an IPA file is also an iPhone firmware software or a file that is used to install emulators, games, or applications that are also not supported by Apple or certified by Apple. Just like that, cydia is also an application just like AllStore, but cydia is a more powerful and open source. Cydia is an open source application, but AllStore is just for installing IPA files. But on cydia, you can install IPA files, DMG and EXE files and IMG or JPG, whatever files you can install on cydia. But on AllStore, you can only install IPA files. And if you want to install IPA files, AllStore would be the best option. And I will give the link to the description below for the AllStore too. Alright, so you know about the AllStore. So when you're gonna go ahead in here, then go to browse. You can see this is right here, the Delta emulator. You even heard this application before. And by the way, Apple is allowing game emulators on the App Store. If you don't believe me, then go to your App Store right here. Go to App Store. Loading the App Store right now. Okay, let's load the App Store. Let's go to updates and search. Then type Delta search. can see there is Delta. This is the same application that was here on All Store. If you don't know what a Delta is also a game emulator made by, I don't know, is made by Relay Testus. That's kind of an awkward name. So this was also not certified by Apple, but Apple is allowing this application on the App Store. That's pretty crazy. And they're also using Fly Data, Delta, and Delta game emulator. You can see, you can download it for it. But this thing doesn't run on iOS 12 and only runs on iOS 14. You can carefully see it is running. You can see it's saying requires iOS 14 or later. It only runs on iOS 14, not on iOS 12. If you want on iOS 12, then you have to get it from All Store. And I will give the link to the description below if you want to install Delta on your iOS 14 device. So I can't install right now because if you don't believe me, because this you know, the All Store is kind of crashing. If I click the source button, you can see it gets black and then it crashes. So All Store is kind of broken right now. And remember, All Store is a warranty expiry date. It has for like 1 week or something. If you don't believe me, then go to All Store. Then it's loading right now. Then go to My Apps over here. Then if you see here, it says 5 days left. And when I first got this All Store on my iPhone, it was saying 7 days. That means this is an expiry. You can see it literally says expires in 5 days. If you click this button, it says could not find all server. If you want to use the IPA files, then you gotta hook this All Store, your iPhone, to your computer, then launch alt server, then connect it, then you can install IPA files, because All Stores could enable GIT. But right now in 2024, Apple, the developer of this All Store, discontinued the JIT. So I cannot use in like a freehand device. You have to come to a computer to run what is it called? The All Store or the IPA files and everything. So it's kind of useless right now. So you can see if you're gonna get this thing, the lock sound and the slide to unlock thingy is legit, and the classic unlock sound right here. This is the lock sound, this is the slide to unlock, and this is the unlock sound. The password. So to get this, follow my instructions carefully. First, go to Cydia, then click on sources. Then look carefully on this repo. It says https://skitty.xyz/repo/ and I will give the link to the description below. You can type it in. So yeah, once that's done, go to Skitty's repo, then go to system, or not system really, go to right here, all packages, then go to scroll down until you see this one right here. I have this tick mark right here. You can see it. You can see the tick mark right here. It says 6ls. There's 2 versions of it. If you want to install the first version, you can install it. This is the first one. This is the legitimate one. The second one is kind of laggy right now, but I'm install both of them because it's compatible on iOS device. And remember, this only works on iOS 12.5.7. You cannot get it to work on iOS 10 or iOS 10.3.3 or iOS 11. It only works on iOS 12.5.7. If you have iOS 12.5.3, it will not work for a splitting setting. You have to work on iOS 12.5.7. Once you get this done, then click this thing. Then see right here, it says modify. You can see the images right here. This is a slide to unlock right here. This is completely free. And if you want to see the settings, first, if you want to customize this right here, the slide to unlock. Okay, go to settings. Then wanna scroll down until you see this. It will automatically install this thing. As you see, this is 6ls. You click this button. If this is gray, then you can see the lock sound has changed. Listen carefully. You can see the change. And the slide icon is also gone. So, want to bring it back again? Click the enable button, green it, then there you go, it's changed again. There you go, the slide icon is black again. Amazing, huh? Then, okay, this is the other thing, you can change it for later or something. So I'm not talking about that right now. And if you want to install this theme right here, this is the theme. We're gonna go to settings. First, you're gonna install Snowboard. Snowboard is also you know what? Also a theme downloader device. Click the select theme. Then right here, this is iOS 6 icons. iOS 6, iOS 6, iOS 6. The YouTube and 8 icons and everything. This is all gonna be enabled for this icons, and make sure this is also not make sure this is also grouped. If you clicked on ungroup, that will not work again, it will just lag. So once it's done, let me show how to install it. First, you can see the 6ls. So click this. So this is the slide download button. Make sure you only download this for your iOS 12.5.7. If you install for a later version, then it will not work again. So it may show. Sorry guys, my phone just rang. Someone else was ringing, so sorry about that. So you can see this is saying modify. It should not say modify. You can see this light blinking. That means this is a jailbroken device. It's fully jailbroken. If you see this light, that means your iPhone is jailbroken right now. So it may say install like this kind of thing. It may seem like this thing right here. It have to say install, because if it's not say install, that means because I have already installed this. You can see this is a tick mark right here. That tick mark means that this software is installed to your iPhone. So if you click the modify button, then this says reinstall and remove and everything. So I didn't install it because I haven't installed it. So you gotta click like this, just like any application, the install button. You can click the confirm button, then install it again. You don't have to modify it anymore. So once you get the lock screen, then let me show you the theme of this, the iOS 6. Go to Cydia. Once you have to Cydia, then you have the search button right here, or click the install button. You can see this is the themes right here. It says iOS 6 Cydia icon. That is for this icon. You can clearly see it. Yeah, this icon is iOS 6 Cydia icon. iOS 6 Cydia icon and iOS 6 icons for iOS 7. You don't have to worry about iOS 7. It also works on iOS 12. I'm honest. This phone is legitimately running iOS 12.5.7. That was blurry. Let's show you again. And go to general. Go to general. About. You can clearly see this is software version. It's clearly saying iOS 12.5.7, and model name is iPhone 5s, and serial number if you have to do this for you anymore. So go to Cydia. You can see you need to download these two right here. iOS 6 icons for iOS 7 and install Snowboard. Go to search, then click. First you're gonna install Snowboard. SNO board. Okay, first install Snowboard. So I just spell snowboard, not snow. Snowboard. Okay, this is Snowboard right here. This could be a bunch of applications right here, but you don't have to click. Just click the drill icon thingy, the yellow one right here. You can see also it's checked right here too. If you didn't see it, this is a check. This is the one I'm installing right now. Uninstalled. It should be at Snowboard 1.4.220 hyphen or something else beta 4. It is installed. That's say modify. If it wasn't installed, then click. Then it will show install. see it says here. And also downgrade this thing too, but I don't need to downgrade it because I have the general version of it. So if you're running on iOS 11, you can downgrade this to IM 1.4.7. If you're running iOS 11, then you gotta downgrade this to 1.427 beta 4 for the snowboard. And if you're running iOS 12, you're gonna keep in 1.4.20. Alright, so if you click this button right here, you can see it installing. Okay, I don't install it, I've installed it right now. So what's it doing? Shutting down, so this page is moving. Okay, so downgrade this again, 14.20. I'm gonna down this thing again. See, the snowboard is downloading. Then once the snowboard is installed, you gotta have to restart the springboard. Click the restart button. And I'm telling you one thing right now. So yeah, that was if your battery dies or your your what is it called? If your battery dies or if you switched off your phone, when shut down your phone, then jailbreak will not work. It will crash again. The jailbreak again will broke. Yes, the jailbreak will broke. I'm not saying broken. I say the jailbreak will broke. It will not work anymore. So you gotta keep your device up to charge up to 100%. Just like I'm running 80% right now. You gotta keep your device 100% if you want to keep the jailbreak. If you restart the device, then the jailbreak will crash and delete from your device, and you'll lose some data from your computer. Mobile phone too. So if you get the themes, then go to iOS settings. Okay, let's go ahead and look at that. Then go to there's snowboard. That's a theme. It's also installed too. So you're gonna install this too. If you're going to first, I'm gonna install the icons. How to install the icons, I will show you. It's loading Cydia. Wait for a little bit. Okay, so Cydia has successfully loaded. Then go to search. Then click this again. Then install. Type iOS 6. See right here. Give a space a little bit. Not that space. You can see a bunch of different things of iOS 6. First one is iOS 6 Apple signal for Borneo, iOS 6 boot logo, and iOS 6 charging sound, and iOS 6 colorful status bar, and I don't need those. So iOS 6 dialer and everything. You can install this one right here. iOS 6 icons for this is tick mark, right? This I'm installing, and you only gotta install this one. And if you want the iOS 6 cydia icon, you can right here. This is the tick marker. This iOS cydia icon. That is legitimately. So once it's installed, click this button. If you want to install it, then click the cydia icon button right here. Search stage install. Uninstall right here. And you have to go screenshots. It may look like this thing, like this. This is the one. You can see right here. Just like here, this is the icon I'm running with now. And if you get the OG App Store, the OG App Store is not available at Cydia. If you want to get the App Store, then it's installed on the genuine App Store. This is the thing. You can get it from the App Store, local App Store right here. Icon changer. First, you gotta go to the App Store, your App Store right here. You can see this is a new iOS 12. I get a store on my old iOS icons, the new ones, and this is the other ones, the iOS 6 ones. Click on the App Store, then search for icon changer. They can get the genuine for free for I don't know, like unlimited or something. You can see once you download the SD theme, it will change the voice memos. The voice memos, compass, calculator, and podcast, Find My Contacts, Find Friends, iTunes and App Store. You can't change this too. I gotta change it with this icon changer. And you can get messages, calendar, photos, camera. The camera is not changed because you can't change the camera icon. And FaceTime, maps, weather, wallet, reminders, clock, stocks, notes, iBooks, iTunes, App Store, Cydia, settings, YouTube, WhatsApp and All Store, Apple Music, mail, Safari and call or phone. So this is the jailbreak thing. Once you install all this, you will get the same thing as mine right here. So if you enjoyed the iOS 6, if you want the iOS 6 on your iOS iPhone 5s, but make sure, I am saying again, make sure it is running iOS 12.5.7. If it is running iOS 11 or iOS 12.5.3, or iOS 12.5.7, then it will work not at all. Not at all. You gotta have iOS 12.5.7 to work iOS jailbreak and have this. Cool. The OG icon. So if you enjoyed it, if you want iOS 6 on, make sure you're on iOS 12. And this is the iPhone I'm having. This is an iPhone 5s GSM. It's activation lock under it. It's really good. I bought it from eBay for $45. Really kind of good because I bypassed the activation lock. If you want to see me bypassing an iPhone 5s running iOS 12.5.7, I mean bypassing the activation lock, I will make a tutorial for it, and in a few weeks or something. Okay, so if you wanna more episodes, then click the subscribe button. And thank you for 98 subs. I was running on like 49 or 50 subs. Thank you for 98 subs. We have 2 more subscribers left for 100 subs. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And so that wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like, comment, like, and subscribe. Share, comment, like, subscribe. Give more views to my videos. And we have 2 more subscribers left to celebrating the 100 subscriber. Oh yeah, I will love that. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, peace out.